Whew, where have I been and what have I been doing? I just woke up. I'm so tired. So I am in Sequatchie, Tennessee, about an hour and 45 minutes from our house, um, doing a motorcycle training. There's my motorcycle outside. There's the woods. Um, there's other people here. I made some makeshift curtains. I don't want to take them down because I just turned on my buddy heater because it's 32 degrees and it feels like 22 degrees. And yeah, I got a bit of a mess in here from last night when I had to go to the restroom. I close-pinned up these curtains because the buddy heater's right here. No, the buddy heater wasn't running all night. I just turned it on to knock some of the chill out of the bed camper. I mean, it has, I said the bed camper. What is this thing? The topper of the truck. It came with a carpet or something on it. And so I made some quick makeshift curtains to put on it. I've got the Bluetti right there. I got the Jackery right there. I got me a whatever that thing is. Got my hot tea going. I ran my electric blanket all night, which was good. Over here, I can look this down. We got some neighbors. I'm about to get dressed though. We'll go outside. So I found out there are some gaps in the truck, with the side of the truck and the window of that camper topper thing. It's not a camper topper, it's just a topper. So my husband's always been wondering, how is there rain getting in there? Well, now we know there's rain, how rain's getting in there. I brought out our new sleeping bag that I got. It's a 0-degree sleeping bag that I got all of us for Christmas. This one was from Cabela's, and it was really nice and soft, and I like being really warm. So here's an electric blanket that I had hooked up to Bluetti. And yeah, I've been out here for 2 days. Today's the last day of training. I'm hoping to learn something new on my motorcycle because Nationals is April 2nd and 3rd here in Sequatchie. I don't know when this video is going to go up. Whew. So I will only have like 7 minutes and 36 seconds of filming on this, and I do want to film a little bit more. So this is just what the inside setup looks like. Okay, so I have been using my Ready Hour battery bank. I've been using it for 2 or 3 days to charge my phone, and it's got 3 dots on it. So it's at 75%, and I didn't put it out in the sun to charge it or anything. I've just been using it just to charge, keep my phone just plugged in, because I didn't want to use the Bluetti over there in the corner. So I'm getting ready to get the solar panels out because the sun's shining, and Bluetti is at, I wore Bluetti out. Bluetti is at 61%. You can't see that. There we go. Bluetti's at 61%. I have been, since Friday, I got here Friday. So since Friday, I have been running the electric blanket, maybe about 10 hours. It's like on high. The on high is like 143 watts. I've been doing the kettle. The kettle's like 1,034 watts. So I'm going to stick it out here with the solar panels and hook up the kettle, and so I can have some oatmeal and some hot tea before our last day of training because I'm exhausted. They killed us yesterday. And so, yeah, I'm leaving today, so there's really no need to charge it, but I'm going to charge it anyway. You never know what can happen driving back from Tennessee to Kansas, and you might need some power. I was going to do the panels, but it starts in like an hour, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn it on. And I'll probably do the panels, if I have time, here a little later. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on. And this is on that, so we're not gonna burn anything down. So we have this, we'll turn it on. I don't know how much water I need. And so as you can see, that's how many watts the kettle's pulling to get everything nice and hot. And we are at 61%. So I'm gonna go up to the cabin bathroom, get freshened up. right. Okay. We got some campers. I don't even have my shoes tied up. They just all on my feet. All right, here we go. So those are some hills we was riding in. There's some mountains. I think there was like about 140 people here today for the training session here at the Trials Training Center in Sequatchie, Tennessee. So I'm staying at our house in Tennessee. My husband and daughter's home in Kansas. So if anything breaks off in Russia, please wait till I get home if they're trying to do something here. I mean, I do have an everyday carry bag, but like all my good supplies, all that stuff's in Kansas. Those nice rocks you can ride over. All right. So yeah. Let me cut this off. All right, I'm coming back on my campsite. It's cloudy. Well, it's kind of an overcast, and we are in the trees, and there is some shade, but I'm still gonna put the solar panels up. And yes, I have a lot of tools. I think 90% of what I have is pertaining to my motorcycle. There's stands, and there's 4 different toolboxes, ramps, oils. There's my chair and a bin. Ooh. Some more stuff. Husband gave me an extra tire, a bunch of gas, 3 fenders in case I crash. Thanks, honey. But I haven't crashed yet, but today's gonna be harder. We're gonna do ledges, zaps, and splatters on some big rocks. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, did I not turn this on? I thought I turned that button on when I left. All right, while that's doing that, I guess I will be... Oh, you know what? It probably turned off because it was already warm. All right. So for breakfast, I'm gonna have... I got my hot water. These steel cut oats, maple and brown sugar, with flaxseed. Dang, I need some butter. I should have brought some of my canned butter. I've never had oatmeal without butter. I'll be all right. And I didn't bring any bowls, so I got my beta cup. And that does cut off once it hits temperature. I was like, what's going on? So, and this was I got this at the BX. Some little Energizer lantern, and it was only $15. And it charges your phone or whatever needs charged. That's been pretty good. The only thing, we'll talk about that later. All right, look at this. So this Better Oats, look at the pack. It says measuring cup pouch filled to waterline. I'm like, okay. But let's get 3rd-degree burns on my hands. It says, look, it says pour cold water. Cold water. I have hot water. Cold water. Hot water. Cold water. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the pouch in my cup and then pour it in there with the hot water. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. But it looks like, heck, I've made oatmeal long enough to know how much water my oatmeal needs. All right, so I was trying to be cute, talking about I know how much water my oatmeal needs. Now I got oatmeal soup. So I'll just add another pack of oatmeal to it to have 2 packs of oatmeal in there. Okay, so I got my panel set up, and yes, I know there's a little bit of shade being thrown on those, but the sun is going to rise higher in the sky. So being that I'm at 55% on the Bluetti right now, I mean, I don't need to charge it because I'm leaving, but I'm going to charge it anyway. And so the sun's going to come up, and it's going to come, by the time I leave, it's going to be like right there, like right above. So I'm just going to leave them like they are because I'm going to be out in the woods riding. And yeah, this setup of the panel seriously took maybe 3 minutes, maybe like a minute for each panel. And because the hardest thing is just the Velcro legs. And I had to wrestle them because I'm a little clumsy. But just plug them in and that's it. So we're just going to leave them here and see lunch is at 11:45, so we'll see how much is charged with how much is coming in right now. 48. Can you see that? A little dusty. 49, 47 watts, 49 watts is coming in right now because there's an overcast. It's cloudy. It's cloudy or smoggy. It's something. And we do have like a break from the trees. But we'll see. I mean, use the solar you got. Just because it's a little cloudy or whatever, or you're not getting a lot of watts, it doesn't matter, man. Throw them out there. Okay, I left out at 8:30 pulling like, I don't know how many watts that was, like 50 something, 90 something watts. Now it is 10:30. I have my first sessions done. Now I'm pulling 312, 316 watts. It's at 73%. It was at 55%. So in an hour and 15 minutes, it's gone up like 18%. No, it hadn't. Yes, it has. Yeah, something like that. But there's still an overcast. The sun is still behind some clouds, so it's not as sunny, but the sun has moved more overhead. So by the time I get back from session 2 at 11:45, we should be in the low 90s. Well, it's lunchtime, and we have 2 more sessions left of some motorcycle training. We got that dude over there and that dude over there. My bike is over there. The Blue Eddy is all charged. So it's cold. It's like 45 degrees. So to stay warm, because I still like have an hour and 15 minutes left, I'm going to go ahead and pack everything up. And so when it's time to go, it's time to go. Like, I don't want to pack anything up when I'm done, because I know after these last 2 classes are going to be really hard, I'm not going to have the strength or the patience to have to probably put all this stuff up. So this is all the stuff, and then I will start filming again when I get back to the house in Tennessee. There goes somebody. That dude was in one of my classes. But yeah, it's still overcast. But the Blue Eddy charged in about roughly 4 hours from 55% on an overcast day with 3 panels. So that's really not that bad.